Look. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Good morning.
Morning. Everyone's coming in. Yes, big energy. We will wait as everyone begins to come in. Good morning. Good morning.
Ooh, the numbers are jumping.
Yes, it's great to see all of you. Get used to our jokes because you got an hour with us. So, yes, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. All right.
Hope you guys are wide awake.
Yeah, because we have a lot of cool stuff to talk about. A lot. Get your notepads out, get your pencil, paper, grab your friends.
But if you forget, that's okay. It'll be on our website.
Yes, yes. So
We're recording.
no pressure except for us. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. The numbers are steadily growing. We're waiting on everyone to come in. Get in, settle in. We're about to start in like 2 minutes. David's dancing to silent music right now. It is a party. It is a party.
This is what quarantine does to you.
It's a celebration because you all are future Panthers. So
Admitted.
Yes. Woo, congrats. Take a second to pat yourselves on the back for being admitted to FIU. Yes, you deserve a round of applause. Congrats. Congrats. While you're doing that, we're waiting on your fellow classmates to come in so everybody gets settled. And we will get started very shortly at about 10:04, maybe. Numbers are steadily growing by the second, so we don't want anyone to miss anything because we have a lot for you today. We have a lot for you today. You should see like question and answer box. You can type all your questions on there. So again, anything you have, we'll introduce ourselves in a minute, but if you have questions, the question and answer box is there. If you get a response back that says your question will be answered live, that means we'll either cover it in the presentation or we're gonna say it out loud. So if not, you may just get a response back. If we don't get to your question, don't fret. We will have all our contact information at the end. So you can definitely contact us. We will make sure that we will get to all of your questions to ease this process, ease this transition for this big, exciting time.
Yes, exactly. And welcome to Admitted Student Day virtually.
Yes, welcome to Admitted Student Day. We are your hosts. We'll be guiding you on this journey. We're going to be covering housing, honors, financial aid, ranking, scholarship, Miami, campus life, everything. You name it, we're going to cover it. So, again, we're waiting about 1 more minute and then we will get started. Are there questions already?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I like y'all's energy. I like y'all are ready.
Alrighty, so we can't see you guys. I'm looking at the questions right now. We have Brianna who's going to be answering the questions. We'll introduce her in a minute.
Right.
But can't see you, so if you're like talking to us, can't
or
see that. So definitely put it in the
giving us virtual hugs, virtual love. We accept that, but we just can't see you do it. Exactly. All right, guys, I think it's time we get started.
Let's do this.
So welcome to Admitted Student Day. Yay! You all are admitted and we are so proud of you guys. You're definitely very resilient in these times and it won't stop, it won't change. We are here to ease this for you, be a new freshman in the university life. We love FIU. So to get started, we're gonna introduce ourselves. My name is Jahara Graham. I am the Assistant Director of Admissions here at FIU. With me today, we have...
Hi guys, my name is David. I'm an admissions recruiter here at FIU. And then we also have Brianna, who's questions for you guys today through the Q&A. So if she is able to respond to you, she'll let you know through that. If not, she'll let you know if we're gonna talk about it in the live. So let's
All right. Perfect. So again, we welcome you. Write your questions. We're going to try to get to as many of them as possible. We have an hour with you today, so we are very excited. Again, if Brianna responds back that it's live, that means we're going to cover it in the presentation, or she's going to say it out loud. Otherwise, she'll try to get to you as fast as possible. Okay. So you should have gotten a confirmation email with some videos. In that, one of those was a welcome video from our president, Dr. Mark B. Rosenberg. He's very excited for you guys as well, so make sure you check that out.
And if you didn't miss anything today, we will have this in the digital library on the FIU website, so don't worry.
Let's get started.
So you're admitted. What's next? So these are some of the things we're going to go through today. Securing your spot, signing up for orientation and all that entails, financial aid and scholarships. You guys want that free money. Campus life, and of course, what it's going to be like living in Miami when we're finally able to get back to our beautiful campus. Okay, so first steps. You have to accept your admission. If you decide to come to FIU, which you should, you have a $200 enrollment deposit. That goes towards your first semester's tuition. So it's not like we're keeping it for no reason. It's actually going towards your tuition for the first semester. If you have an SAT or ACT waiver, or if something's going on because Corona and all that stuff, you're not able to pay it, please contact your recruiter. Their information will be at the end on how you can contact them, and we can see what we can work out. You want to try and pay this by May 1st. That is our deadline. We haven't changed it, but again, if there's any issues, let us know. After that, you have orientation. That's my favorite. So you're going to have a two-part orientation. The first part is your virtual orientation. You're going to learn about these services that FIU has to offer. Then take a day for your next half of the orientation. This is what primarily was happening in person, but we've moved it online for everyone's safety because, you know, we want to keep you guys safe. So the second part, you'll delve deeper into the services that FIU has to offer as part of your tuition. And then you'll also meet with your academic advisor virtually to pick out your courses for the next semester or two, depending on when you're coming in. Also, guys, just be aware through the presentation, if you see the little pink boxes, it's actually their Instagram handles. So you definitely want to follow FIU Peer Advisors, FIU Orientation, and FIU Advising for updates. This is their contact info if you guys want to take a picture of that, screenshot it on your computers or phones. They also have a great live chat option that I've used myself. And on there during the weekdays to answer your questions for you through this process. There is an orientation fee. Just make sure you pay that. That unfortunately cannot be waived.
All right. So before we get into cost, housing, and meals, Brianna, do we have any pressing questions about orientation or the tuition deposit? Yes.
So none about tuition deposit yet that I've seen, but about getting your FIU email login.
Okay, so that will actually be part of orientation as well. They're going to go over how you're able to log into your FIU email and stuff like that.
Yeah, your email won't be activated until you actually enroll in your courses. So once you enroll, then you'll be able to access your FIU email account. So when we're saying check your email, we're referring to whatever email you use to apply. Okay, so that's where we're sending everything for now until your FIU email has been activated. Okay.
Also, just keep in mind before you complete orientation, if you have any holds in your account, try and get those resolved. You will have some for orientation, so you can't get rid of them until you attend orientation. Alrighty, Jahar, take it away.
I got you. So cost, housing, and meals, the fun part. So cost of attendance. All right, guys, you see this chart. This is based on one semester of 12 credits. A semester does not have to be 12 credits. It can look like more than that. You can have 13, 14 if you're doing a 1-credit lab or if you're doing a 1-credit SLS course. It will vary from 12 credits. But this, for the purpose of this, we're basing it on 12 credits, okay? So tuition and fees, this is an in-state quoted rate, about $3,084. Fees, these are things you'll take advantage of just being an FIU student. These are already built into your tuition, so it has a little separate breakdown, but those are already in there, so you don't have to worry about that. The rest of these are pretty much estimates, okay? So don't see these, don't freak out. these are estimates. So books and supplies, maybe about $675. I'll tell you a secret, it will not be that much per semester. A lot of students choose to rent their books. David's going to talk a little bit more about the bookstore later, but you can still order your books. Everything is fine, but I don't think it'll cost you $675. Transportation, that's getting to and from. We're obviously saving a lot of money on that right now, so that's a plus. Room and board, it is not required for freshman students to live on campus, okay? So even though we really can't anyway right now, and we will talk about housing, these are just some room and board estimates, but it is not required of you to live on campus your freshman year. And then just personal expenses, day in, day out kind of thing. So that total at the bottom is really a very broad estimate of what the cost of attendance for one semester may look like. So with the cost, of course, we need some financial aid, right? Who doesn't like free money? So financial aid, submit your FAFSA. It is very, very important for everyone eligible to submit a FAFSA. The code is there. I am going to pray that most of you have already submitted your FAFSA, given that the deadline was March 1st for priority. But if not, we won't shame you. It's still time. Go ahead and submit it. Add our school code, the 009635. That's directly for FIU. You can search the schools as well, but it's just easier to add the school code. Very important note for summer students. If you are starting summer, which is the early fall term, you need to do 2 FAFSA applications, okay? So the way it works for financial aid, it's the cycle starts in the fall. So it goes fall, spring, and summer. So if you're coming in for the summer, you're on the back end of last year's cycle, right? So you have to do the 2019-2020 FAFSA and then the 2020-2021 because you will be continuing on to fall, spring, and so forth until, yes, graduation, okay? So very, very important to complete your FAFSA, get everything in. The number at the bottom is directly to our financial aid hotline. So many of you may already be familiar with the One Stop Center, One Stop website. That's exactly what it sounds like. Your one-stop shop for like admissions questions, registrar, financial aid, but sometimes it can get a little crazy. So we have a separate financial aid number, okay? So 305-348-7272 if you have any financial aid questions. Now, a lot of people, I see the questions going crazy right now. I know you guys are worried about aid. If you have not gotten your package yet, that is okay. You are not the only one. It is normal. They are still rolling out financial aid packages as we speak. So just give it some time. We did not forget about you. We promise. Financial aid packages are steadily going out. So don't worry. And again, they're going to be emailed to you, and you can also find them on your my.fiu.edu account. So again, check your email, whichever email you use to apply to the university, that's the one where we're going to send everything for you. Okay. Bree, do you want to go into financial aid questions, any live ones that we have?
About the application fee being waived, if you guys want to cover that really quickly.
Okay, so when you apply to the university, if you have an SAT or ACT waiver or free or reduced lunch, you can automatically get your application fee waived. You just have to send us the waiver or proof of free or reduced lunch. If you're having any issues because of coronavirus and you're not able to pay, also email your recruiter. We are trying to work with you to make sure you don't have to pay any extra costs that you can't afford. So just let us know if you're having any issues with either that or your admissions deposit.
Perfect. All right. What do we have next? Scholarships?
Yes.
Free money? Yes. Scholarships. Okay. So it gives you some figures on average what a first-time college student may receive from FIU and then just undergraduate students in general. But the most important thing on this website or on this slide here is the bottom, the website at the bottom. So FIU.academicworks.com. This is your scholarship database. This holds all the university scholarships. So anything that FIU offers, whether you're a freshman student, transfer student, international, out-of-state, hospitality major, psychology student, all of the scholarships will be here. So check this database often because it is a live site. So if you go on there today, you don't really see anything that applies to you, don't worry, you can check back. It may be like 2 weeks and there could be 50 new scholarships. So we definitely want you guys to go on here. There's a lot of scholarship opportunities that we offer. Some, the merit-based, if you received a merit-based scholarship, you should have already you should know that. It should be awarded already. It will show on your financial aid package. So yeah, all those are there. But these other scholarships have differing due dates and things like that. So make sure you check out that site and get that money. Okay, we want you to be able to afford your college. All right.
Any scholarship questions?
None that I've gotten to yet.
Okay. So rankings. Here's some really cool rankings by you. We are number 2 in the bar exam for the state of Florida for passing rate. We are number 2 in undergraduate international business program, according to US News and World Report. And number 1 in awarding bachelor's and master's degrees to Hispanic students. So why is this important? Besides making you and FIU look good, it also adds value to your degree. When you're applying to graduate school or applying to jobs, they can see how valuable your degree is by how well the programs are ranked, which is pretty cool. And then the Honors College. So FIU's Honors College is a little bit different than what you're probably used to in high school or some other schools. It is not going to be honors English, math, or science courses. They are unique courses that we have created to help you expand your thinking and make you stand out versus other students in other fields. So some amazing benefits about the Honors College is priority registration. They have exclusive internship and research opportunities, and they have premier housing. On the next screen, you guys will see the beautiful housing that is for the Honors College. It is going to be a separate application to apply to honors. The website is there. Also follow them on Instagram. If you guys have any questions, Shelby is their amazing recruiter and can definitely answer any questions about the Honors College. If you didn't hear about the Honors College until today and you don't feel comfortable applying, you can also join as a current FIU student.
And as promised, here's the lovely picture of our honors residence hall. This is Parkview. So this is the picture you're seeing is our newest residence hall at MMC, which is the main campus. We have about 8 different residence halls to choose from. There is also Bayview housing that is on the North Campus. So Biscayne Bay, if you are attending there, there is housing there as well. Housing is a great opportunity. We know you have a lot of questions. I was an FIU student. Yay, got my degree. I'm a proud alum. I lived on campus all 4 years. So I definitely recommend it. If that's something you're thinking about, that's something you can afford, definitely do housing. The benefits are through the roof. So with the updates, early fall residents will have the option to move your early fall agreement to fall, okay? So with the announcement that, Summer B will be remote, you can expect to receive an email from the Director of Admissions in the next coming days, if you have not already, detailing everything with the terms, the FAQs, any, just everything to kind of ease your mind about that. We are, again, you guys are great. You guys are resilient, and it's gonna work out. You're gonna be fine. The university life is going to be amazing. Don't worry, but you should check your emails. The Director of Admissions will be sending something out to you all just to kind of detail all the updates with Summer B, early fall. So basically, again, if you did a housing agreement for early fall, you will receive an email that will move your agreement to fall. So you do not have to do another one, okay? Very important. You do not have to do another one if you already did one for early fall. Just check your email and it should be in there, a form, and you can update it to the fall term. Now, if you are considering housing, it is still recommended that you fill out your housing application by May 1st, okay? Doing that by May 1st gives you availability to pick your room, you can pick your floor. If you have friends coming to FIU with you, you can start, getting your roommate situation figured out. That is very, very important to have the right roommates. So you definitely want to still fill out your housing application and get everything set up. We are intending hopefully to be back on campus by the fall. So yes, these are your beautiful, along with Parkview Hall, these are your beautiful freshman residence hall options. So you have Panther Hall and you have Lakeview Hall. Panther, as you can see, is a double. So it's exactly what it looks like. 2 students in a room, and then Lakeview, you have the 4 singles. This, along with Parkview Hall, these are all the freshman residence hall choices. They are all apartment or suite style. They all are marvelous. We are not hiding anything dusty in the back. We promise. There's no hall bathrooms. There's nothing crazy like that. This is pretty much what you're gonna get. Okay, so they're very, very spacious. In here, the perks of Honors Hall is that they have 2 bathrooms in there. They have hardwood floors, full-size beds. It's the works. So Honors, if you're considering that, housing is definitely a perk of that. So keep that in mind. But yes, these are pretty much the models. You can always go on the website, housing.fiu.edu, and you can see a layout of all the housing options that we offer along with the rates per semester. So all of that information will be available to you. I also want to let you know, if you were coming for early fall and you have extenuating circumstances where you may need somewhere to stay, you need a place to stay on campus, Panther Cares, and we will have that contact information at the end of the presentation, but Panther Cares and Fostering Panther Pride are working with our students. So if it's extenuating circumstances, we're here for you, and we will figure it out. So don't worry, okay? But just so you know, Panther Hall, Lakeview, and Parkview are your options as a freshman. If you kind of look closely, one thing you will notice, they do not have ovens and stoves in Panther Hall and Lakeview Hall. Don't worry, these come with meal plans, okay? So we will make sure you're not hungry. Everything will be there. We'll talk about meal plans right now to get into what all that entails. Perfect. So this lovely picture is of H Street Kitchen. This is our dining hall. It's amazing. We eat there a lot. as staff, we go there still. So it's buffet style. You can literally sit in there for 4 hours until you can study in there. They have tables until you get hungry again, and then you can eat. They have different stations, so whether you're feeling like pasta, maybe like an Italian feel today, or you want to go to the walk, you know, you want some Asian cuisine, or you're eating very healthy, we have a salad bar. If you're gluten-free, if you just want to go in there and get dessert, I highly recommend the ice cream. It's out of this world. So definitely go in there, check it out. You can eat. So the meal plans come with a certain amount of times that you can eat in the dining hall, in addition to Panther Bucks, right? So you will have Panther Bucks, which will give you money to spend at any of the restaurants on campus. Hello, look at all the options that you have. Voila. So there's over 30 different places to eat on campus. We told you you will never get hungry, ever, ever, ever. We're going to talk about the rec center later because freshman 15 is real. Keep that in mind. But these are all the options that you have. Well, a lot of the options, it's not even all of them. And then it gives you kind of the location of where they are. We do have places to eat at the Biscayne Bay campus as well. We have food trucks, so pretty much everything you're looking for. Yes, Chick-fil-A is there. If you're doing a quick scan, that's usually the first thing people ask, you guys have Chick-fil-A? So yes, everything is there in terms of dining plans, so you can use your dining dollars to eat at any of these restaurants as well. Do not forget to get the Crackin' Good cookies from Breezeway. That is definitely a thing. You want those cookies. So another perk of housing, Breezeway, being open at all times of night and eating those cookies. So if you haven't heard about them, make that your first stop to Breezeway Cafe when you do get on campus, okay? All right, Bree, it's time for our question check-in. What do you have for us?
Email admis@fiu.edu if we did not get to your question.
Oh.
Okay.
Just update for Bree as she see all these questions. So she said email admis@fiu.edu if we do not get to your questions. Again, that will be at the end. We'll be sure to go through that, so don't fret. We have time.
Don't worry. We know you guys have a lot of questions. They keep going up. I can see that, but we're trying to answer them as quickly as possible. And if we're not able to, like Jahara said, the website will be at the end, and the email you can email. Real quick, guys, at the bottom here, shop.fiu.edu is where you can find out all the hours of operation, the menus for a street kitchen. All that stuff will be on there when we get back to campus.
Yes.
Retail. So besides all the beautiful restaurants that we have on campus, we also have retail options. Barnes & Noble FIU is where you can buy or rent your textbooks if you don't want to do it outside of the university. It's also where you can buy all your FIU gear.
Yes.
News for you guys today, they actually have a discount code for you. So it's going to be PantherFam25, PantherFam25 to get 25% off all clothing at the FIU bookstore. And
Yes.
here where you guys can shop. You're welcome. Trust me, you want to use that discount code. We also have Santi's Hair Salon if you want to get your hair or nails done. We have Golden Touch Barbershop if you want to shave or get a haircut. We have Panther Tech Store where they sell everything from PCs to Macs to desktops, all that stuff any of your computer needs. And we also have College Optical. So if you wear glasses like I normally do, but I'm wearing contacts today, you're welcome.
Same.
Actually get your eye exam done on campus and get glasses. So we try to make it like a little city for you guys so you really don't have to leave campus unless you want to. Campus life. So of course, on a campus like ours, you need things to do. Campus life, here's the website right here where you guys can find out a little bit more about what clubs and organizations we have. This is a picture of our Graham Center, which is the middle. This is called the Pit. If you guys have taken a tour of FIU while we've been in school, you can tell it's really full of people. And this is normally people come to hang out. They have little events in the middle. Here are just some of our 300 plus clubs and organizations at FIU. So we have FIU SGA and FIU SGA BBC. We have one for each campus. They actually deal with real money that goes towards the university. So if you're on campus and you've seen that the parking garages have the amount of spaces available, or if you've seen the benches that recharge your phone or laptop, that's all funded by SGA. We have Greek Life on campus. We have over 34 Greek organizations, from social to business to academic, which is pretty cool. We have FIU Homecoming. Also, don't forget to follow FIU Athletics. You definitely want to go to those games. It's all going to be free to you as a student as part of your tuition. You're welcome. We have FIU Relay, Roarathon, and FIU SPC. One of my favorite clubs is SPC because they put on free events for students throughout the entire year. My favorite event is on Valentine's Day. They have Build-A-Bear come in and everyone gets a free Build-A-Bear, which is really good. You can keep it for yourself or you can give it to your loved one. I keep it for myself because I'm a greedy person. But these clubs and organizations understand that we're not on campus, especially during the summer. If you guys are starting in early fall, you're not going to really be there to take part in them. So they've all gone virtual. So SPC has different speakers come on. They have Zoom sessions. They have Instagram Lives where you guys can watch and still get involved in those clubs and organizations. Relay and FIU Roarathon, they are fundraising constantly. So if you want to donate towards those causes or find out more about them, you can do that. Greek Life, SGA, they're all going to have things that are going to be available online. And then MMC. So this was our first campus that was ever built. It actually used to be an airport. It is called the Modesto A. Medique campus, or MMC for short, because that's a long word. And just here are some of the highlights about MMC. We have FIU Architecture, which is my favorite day of the year. The architecture students get assigned every year that they have to build some sort of vessel to walk across the lake behind the library. They call it the Walk on Water event. And here's a picture of it. My favorite part is when people fall into the lake, but again, it's not the point. So the person who actually walks across first gets a scholarship every year and they get an award, which is pretty cool. And as you guys can see, our campus is really pretty. We also have a telescope on campus. They do have star parties throughout the year. So they'll open up the telescope, they'll have blankets on the ground for everyone to come and watch the stars. When the eclipse happened, everyone gave out eclipse sunglasses and they were able to look from there. It was really cool. And then we also have our Star Center for our nursing students and pre-med students and for our medical school. So they're able to practice on about 38 different robots for everything that they need to do. And they don't ever hurt anybody, which is amazing. And we have BBC, our Biscayne Bay campus. Jahara, take it away.
Yes, our beautiful Biscayne Bay campus by name. BBC is more North Miami, so this campus houses pretty much 5 majors, mostly so it focuses on hospitality and tourism, journalism, mass communication, health services administration, physical education, and a crowd favorite, marine biology. So if any of those 5 are your major, most of your last 2 years at FIU will probably be spent at BBC. So we definitely want you to get familiar with it. A lot of cool stuff like you see here. We still do have a rec center. So not only do we have one at MMC, we also have one at BBC. Right there is our Olympic-sized pool. Michael Phelps used to train in there, fun fact. So BBC, whether you want to be behind the camera, in front of the camera, or like journalism, digital communications, public relations, all those exciting majors are housed there. You can see we have a lot of cool equipment. Makes you feel like you're in the real thing. You'll be very prepared. At the bottom, hospitality and tourism. Of course, they pair with the South Beach Wine and Food Festival. So you will have a lot of hands-on experience as a hospitality student working with the top chefs, event planning, event management, hands-on. It's amazing. Not to mention a semester at sea, whether you want to do like tourism, anything like that, really cool opportunities, as well as our own restaurant on campus. So that's what you see. It's completely student run, from management to the menu. Everything is there, fine dining, a lot of great opportunities. And the Bay Life, hello, it's simple, it's chill, it's fun. There's a lot of programming at Biscayne Bay. So it's a lot of fun things to get into. Again, we told you we have housing there. We do have our big Bay Fest concert there every year. A lot of Biscayne Bay, they have the best giveaways. So like cool shirts, cups, like you name it, they have a lot of cool stuff that they do up there as well. Another thing about, the two campuses, we do have a shuttle that goes between both, okay? So you do not have to like choose one location to stick to. If you can mix and match if you want. You can take some courses at BBC, you can take some at MMC, and we do have a free shuttle that goes back and forth between the two. So it runs literally from like early in the morning to all night. So if one campus is throwing an event that you want to go to, feel free to hop on the shuttle. Why not? Go explore. All that's over there for you. They have kayaks at Biscayne Bay. Like it's amazing. You want to go see it. Okay. So in addition to all that, we are in Miami. Hello. FIU is giving you the Miami life. It is amazing to be a college student in such a vibrant city. A lot of you are watching the draft currently. The Dolphins are, looking promising. Let's, keep our fingers crossed. So you can go to Dolphins games, Heat games, Marlins games, Panthers games if you're into hockey, and your FIU Panthers as well. But there's a lot of access to sporting events here, which is amazing. We have Wynwood, the art district, so much creativity going on. Art Basel happens every year down in Wynwood. A lot of our FIU professors even present there. A lot of cool free events that bring music, culture, art together is definitely something you don't want to miss. Hello, Calle Ocho at the bottom. Culture is lit in Miami. You literally can't go anywhere else for better diversity, better vibes, better feels. The food. Let's take a moment for the food. Yes. The food in Miami is so amazing. You can have everything from your favorite Caribbean cuisine. You got Haitian food, Cuban cuisine. Listen, it's amazing. Again, freshman 15 is real. So not only will we feed you on campus, outside of campus as well. And then the beach, obviously. South Beach, any other beaches that we have down here. If you just need a getaway, go to the ocean, that's always available. So just keep that in mind. It's fun. That's one of the things I love about FIU. It's not like in a college town. It's so much more to get into. Museums, cultures. We have our own FIU museums on South Beach as well. All these things are free to you as a student. So definitely take advantage of your time here in Miami.
Yes. Okay. So we understand that right now this is an odd time for everyone. You're not really used to going to school remotely and all that entails. So FIU is here for you through that process. And here are some of the things that we have. So we have FIU Health and Wellness. The gym, although it is closed physically, they do offer virtual courses. They have Zumba, they have yoga that you guys can tune into. So you fit so that when you do get back on campus, you're ready for that freshman 15 to fight it. You get it? It happens. I got it. It never went away. Okay. We have Panther Connect. So all those clubs and organizations we talked about are going to be able to be located on Panther Connect. It'll also have any events they have going on virtually. We know it can be hard, stressful, especially if it's your first time in college and you're taking college courses, and now you're having to do them virtually. So Counseling and Psychological Services, or CAPS, is available for you guys, both virtually and on campus when we get back to school, to help you through that process or through anything you might need while you're at FIU. They're really there to talk to you and listen to you if you ever need to talk. Fostering Panther Pride. So we do have some students that have homelessness issues or anything like that. If you're experiencing anything like that, please visit that website and they'll be able to help you out and guide you through that process. We also have Panthers Care. So that's for students that are affected by Corona or anything that's going on through this time. You can go there. They do have some emergency funding, things like that. Please visit that website if you're having any issues. So now to the actual like class stuff. You're gonna be in class, you're gonna have to do papers, research, things like that. The FIU library is available and fully digital for you to be able to log in and do any research you need to do. And they are peer reviewed and cited sources and all that stuff. And they really try to make it easy for you to do it for your papers. We also have One Stop at FIU. So they deal with financial aid, registrar, and admissions questions. And they'll be probably the ones you contact the most if you're having issues throughout the process of signing up for courses or anything like that. They do have their website as well where you guys can contact them. They do have a phone number. And they're really there to help you through this process. And then, of course, you want to stay involved. Getting involved on campus, studies have shown actually makes you do better in the classroom. And we really want that for you. So all of our virtual events are going to be on calendar.fiu.edu. And then don't forget the bookstore code, guys. I'm going to say it again for you. Trust me, you need it. If you want to shop at the bookstore, you can buy any gear and stuff. If you use Panther FAM 25, so Panther FAM 25, you get 25% off, which is amazing. Well, FIU gear. So when you do get back to campus, you can sport it. Or when you're at home doing your class online, you wear it. You need to feel the pride, the Panther pride, gold and blue, all that good stuff.
Yes, yes. So before we get to questions, I also want to mention a lot of students are asking, like, how do I get my One Card, my Panther ID? So FIU One Card is working on a system where you can upload your picture for your card, and then they will distribute them once we get back in fall, okay? So once we have updates on that, they will definitely reach out to you. But again, you'll be able to upload your picture, you know, so that gives you time to get like extra cute, you know, extra done up, extra fly, and then you can upload whatever picture you want. Let's keep the peace signs out. No, just make it real regular. But you can upload it yourself, and then they will distribute them once we get back, okay? But this is pretty much the end of the presentation. It has been amazing. We are going to answer questions, so don't leave.
Don't worry.
Yes, don't worry. But again, this is the contact information that you asked for. So Office of Admissions, that's our number that goes through One Stop. Again, we have representatives there. The email, so very important. If we are not able to get to your questions, you can email us at admis@fiu.edu, or you can find your personal recruiter, your personal person like myself, David, or Brianna, who's going to answer you based on where you live, you know, the high school you went to. So you can visit go.fiu.edu/mycounselor. This is all the social media for FIU. So Facebook, Instagram, yes, we have an FIU TikTok. Come on, we need your savage videos, all that good stuff. FIU TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, everything. And then, hello, our personal handles. Follow us, FIU Jahara, FIU David, FIU Brianna. We post updates very regularly. We have Instagram live sessions every Friday. Any updates that FIU comes out, we are going to post them for sure. So be sure to follow us on Instagram. We are waiting. You can DM us with questions as well. We know it's a lot of times easier to just like, you're already on Instagram, you're scrolling, just DM a question really quickly. We welcome that. Okay, so we are here for you. We're here to work for you. So definitely feel free to send us any questions, especially any ones that we are not able to get to today. But since we do have a little extra time before your 11 o'clock session, Brianna, hit us with the questions. What do we have?
All right, residency, you can learn how to upload residency documents through One Stop Residency at fiu.edu on the website or on the main website there. Also, a lot of students are confused as to how scholarships, grants, loans will work, if things are automatically going to raise.me scholarships as well, if they're automatically going to just transfer to housing, things like that. I think that financial aid and scholarships, how that kind of works.
Okay, so yeah, financial aid, you're gonna get a package, right? So let's say you have Bright Futures and you got a Gold and Blue Premier Award from us. When you get your financial aid package, it's gonna detail every line by line, of what you're being awarded, okay? If it's loans or anything, you can either accept or deny. You can accept a certain amount. everything. Be sure to educate yourselves on loans. Make those decisions, parents, guardians, anyone that you trust. Subsidized, unsubsidized. Subsidized meaning it's not going to accrue interest while you're taking classes. Unsubsidized loans are steadily accruing interest. So, beware of the money you take. Only take money that you need. Because loans, you do have to pay those back. So beware. But scholarships and grants, get all of those. That is free money you do not have to pay back. So definitely. So again, on your financial aid package, it's going to detail everything that you're being offered. It's going to pretty much put it against the cost of attendance. So you're going to accept, decline, whatever you need. Tuition and fees is what's going to get covered first. If you have anything additional left over, you can put it towards your housing. Okay, so housing works directly with financial aid. You can put additional awards once your tuition and fees are covered. You can put that to housing. Housing also has payment plans. So if you can put it to housing and then maybe you have a $200 balance left over, whatever, you can break that down into like 3 payments or different things like that. So again, your award is going to be on your my.fiu.edu account. Once you get it, you should be able to see everything that's detailed. If you have questions, ask. We're here for you. So if something looks funny or you're not sure if you need to accept it or you're not sure if you accept it, you got to pay it back, call financial aid, call the One Stop again. They also have live chats going on. So the financial aid number was 305-348-7272. So that will take you directly to financial aid. Okay. Hopefully that clarified a tad. Brianna, do you have anything else? I'm sure we do. I see like almost 200 questions.
Answered 250 though. So we've a lot of orientation questions. How can you register for orientation? If you've registered, can you choose an earlier date? How can you meet your advisor and that stuff?
Okay, so orientation. You sign up through your My.FIU student portal. It'll have an orientation tile. You go through there. Your virtual orientation can be done at any time, and then you'll be assigned a date for the web-based second half where you're going to meet with an advisor. That one, unfortunately, you can't really change the date. If you need to, for whatever reason, contact the orientation website, orientation.fiu.edu. Like I said, they do have the live chat and they can see if they can work with you, or you can contact them. After you do that, on that second part of the orientation, they're going to explain a little bit more about what FIU has to offer, and then you'll be meeting virtually with your academic advisor. They're going to go over exactly what classes you should be taking. If you came in with dual enrollment, Cambridge, AP credits, you want to make sure that you mention that to them and that you send us those transcripts if you can. And then they'll go over what classes you should be taking based on your major. If you wanted to change your major, when you sign up for orientation, it'll give you an opportunity to change that as well. Or if you're not sure, talk to your advisor at orientation. They're there to guide you through that process. I hope that answered that. I also saw some questions about the Honors College. The Honors College does not cost any more or any less than regular courses. It's not going to take you any more or less time to graduate from FIU. They replace elective courses you would normally be taking. And if you have more questions about honors, you can follow them at FIU Honors on Instagram or honors.fiu.edu on the web. Mm-hmm. And then I was told to please give you guys the discount code again. It's amazing. So if you guys want to shop some FIU gear, please, please, please use the discount code PANTHERFAM25. So Panther, FAM 25 at the Barnes & Noble bookstore online for FIU. And you'll get 25% off anything you buy for clothes, which is amazing.
Yes, we want to see you guys in your Panther gear over the summer. We want to see your pictures. Hello, family, FIU mom, FIU dad. Yes. We want all of that. And this is
everything.
Yes, use that discount code, okay?
Post pictures, tag us. Again, we're all on Instagram, Jahara, I, and Brianna. If you can also see who we're following. We're following a bunch of different clubs and organizations that you guys can check out and see. Yes,
you can use the hashtag FIU Connected. So once you post your pictures and your sweatshirts and your hoodies, FIU Connected, okay? Pound FIU Connected. So we can see everybody and, everybody can have one place and, we can really feel that family vibe because you guys are officially in the Panther family now. All right, Bree, what else do we have?
Let's get that discount code one more time.
Alrighty, that discount code. You guys ready? You ready? Okay, it's gonna be Panther, PANTHER, FAM, FAM 25, 25, and that'll be used towards the Barnes and Noble gifts bookstore online shop. Words.
David,
So,
you should do
FAM
commercials.
25.
You should do commercials. You're really good at that. One more time.
Yeah.
Give them to it one more
It's gonna
time.
be Panther Fam 25, Panther Fam 25, and that'll be your discount code for 25% off clothing at the bookstore. Definitely use it, guys. Trust and believe. You want FIU gear.
You do. You do. I have so much.
Brianna, what else do we got?
If we go through the contacts for financial aid, scholarships, Panther Camp, and orientation.
Okay, so I will go back on this for you guys.
Mhm.
Okay, so here are all the websites in case you guys didn't get them. I'll leave this on for a few seconds. For Panther Camp, they are working on a virtual version of that and trying to see what's going to happen. You can email them at pcamp@fiu.edu. It'll also be on the orientation website. So here's the Barnes & Noble again, Panther Fam 25. You're welcome. Honors College contact information is here. Scholarships. So the scholarship website is fiu.academicworks.com. It's also on the FIU admissions website if you're not able to take it down right now or for whatever reason you can't find it. And then financial aid, 305-348-7272. It's going to be the number you can call. You can also visit One Stop as well if you have questions about registering for classes after orientation or about admissions. Did I hit everything, Brianna?
Yes. What about Greek life? We have some questions about Greek life.
Ooh.
Yes. Greek life. Jahara, take it away.
Oh, me? Perfect. Greek life is very much alive and well. At FIU, you see the logo there as well as FIU FSL, Fraternity and Sorority Life, is the Instagram for that. So definitely it's something David and I are both, we both pledged at FIU. So I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh, shout out to the Riz.
Yes.
But basically, Greek life is alive and well. They are pretty much the most involved people on campus. So a lot of people hold leadership positions. They put on a lot of great events, philanthropic events, social events, fun things to get involved with. It's definitely a community. You know, you definitely want to support Greek life. Once you get into the Graham Center on campus, you'll see all the banners hung up for everyone. Very, very alive and well. You will be able, I'm sure they'll put up recruitment updates once, so make sure you follow the Instagram. Oh yeah, there's the picture. So you guys see the pit and there's all the banners and everything. So Greek life is definitely a thing at FIU. David, do you want to add to that?
Greek life is very alive and well on campus. It is definitely something that if you want to, you should join, but it is not necessary. You can definitely get involved without being part of Greek life.
Correct.
I was told to inform you guys, so we've had some immunization questions. So if you're having trouble with immunization or anything like that, which is going to be due before orientation, please email immune@fiu.edu. So IMMUNE@fiu.edu.
One more time.
Okay, IMMUNE@fiu.edu. So you have immunization forms, email them to immune@fiu.edu.
Beautiful. If you guys, the form should have been in your congratulations packet once you were admitted. However, if you can't find them, you can download them on the One Stop website. Okay, so that's pretty much any form that you can't find, residency forms, anything like that can be located on the One Stop website. So like David said, immunizations, you definitely need those. That is a hold, okay? So if you don't have the immunizations in, you will not be able to register for your courses. So be sure that you get those completed and then you submit the forms as well, so you don't have a hold.
Yes.
All right.
What's next, Brianna? We got some time.
About Panther Camp. We're getting a lot of questions about Panther Camp.
Okay, so as of right now, it is usually done in person. Unfortunately, we are working remotely and taking classes remotely. They are working on a virtual option, but they're not sure what it's going to be yet. You can email P, as in Panther, Camp, so pcamp@fiu.edu, and they'll be able to answer your questions about Panther Camp.
And what that's gonna look like.
Yes, and then some of our responses are short due to the platform. However, remember to visit the websites of all the various things, Campus Life, financial aid, scholarships for more details about parking, tuition and fees, stuff like that. Also, you can visit the One Stop website or the coronavirus website for any more details you guys might need.
Mm-hmm. David, can you go back to the slide with the admissions contact at the end? So again, if we're not detailed enough right now, or you have additional follow-up questions, this is a lot of the virtual resources, and then on the next one has all of the admissions, like our contact. Go admissions.fiu.edu. You can find under contact, you can find your personal counselor. We're here to help. So all their contact information is there. You can email us. This presentation will be available to you. It'll be, part of a kit that will be emailed to you with all the updates. We do have frequently asked questions on our admissions website as well. So there's a lot of information. And again, reach out to us on Instagram. Follow. I see some of you guys. I see the follows coming in. Beautiful. Don't worry, we don't follow back. It's all right. So you're free to ask us any questions. You can send us your Panther ID if you need us to look into something on your file specifically. We're able to be very much more detailed on that platform. Okay, so either email us, DM us, it's fine. We're here to help you. Okay, so this is all the contact information there.
Yes. Also, something we forgot to forget because we're not on campus currently, parking. So parking is part of tuition and fees. They will be sending updates on that for this remote semester, but you can have a car on campus. You don't have to, but either way, it's going to be part of your tuition.
Yes.
So you will be paying for parking. You'll register through the parking website, and it'll tell you what to put in your license plate, and then you have a parking ticket to come on campus when we are back on campus to actually do that. And then guys, don't forget, we are also sending out, or the Director of Admissions is sending out an email with more details and information for all of you, because we know that is a little lost right now because we're not in person. You can't really meet with me to talk through this. So she's going to send an email with some more information.
Mm-hmm.
We did get a question about alternative breaks.
Oh, AB. Someone's been doing the research.
Take it away.
Yes. So Alternative Breaks is just one of the many, many amazing clubs that we offer here at FIU. David, did you do AB as well?
I did.
Okay.
I went to
Yeah.
UTC.
Yes, both David and I did AB. So what it is exactly what it sounds like. It's an alternative break. So either Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, spring break, anything like that. You have a team and you guys fundraise, and you get to select pretty much causes that are important to you, like homelessness, disadvantaged children, domestic violence, anything like that, education, anything like that. They have a list to choose from, and you're assigned a cause, and you raise money with your group and your group leaders, and then you go to somewhere either nationally or even internationally, and you help with that cause. So I did AB 2 years in a row. I did disadvantaged children. Amazing. It's really like no cost because you're doing the fundraising throughout the time. So it's like a free trip, and you're doing something that's heartwarming, something that's important to you. And it's very, very well organized. So again, the international trips, the flight, the lodging, the food, everything is pretty much taken care of. So it's a really, really cool thing. Again, that's Alternative Breaks. So AB, definitely something to look into. I encourage it 1,000%.
Yes, for sure.
Everything I did at FIU.
Okay. Brianna, do we have any final questions before we decide to have to leave them because they
Count code one more time.
the code? Oh, you guys say it. Alrighty, so for the Barnes & Noble bookstore code for you guys to buy gear for 25% off. It is going to be Panther Fam 25. PANTHER FAM 25. So Panther Fam, like family, because we are. Panther Fam 25.
Beautiful. If you all follow FIU David right now, I think he's gonna make that his headline in his on Instagram page. He's just gonna make a separate post for the code. You know what? I'm gonna do it too. We're gonna have the code everywhere. So follow us on Instagram and we will guarantee you will not forget that code. Promise. Okay. While you're here, we also want to promote, we do have a parent session coming up on Tuesday. So again, we will have the flyers posted on our Instagram accounts. But if your parents have questions, we have a session dedicated just for them on Tuesday. So they don't have to be like asking you all these questions. I know you're probably like getting tired of them at this point. Everybody's going quarantine crazy. So yes, we will be posting the flyers on our Instagram account for our parent session. Encourage your parents, parent, guardian, whoever, loved ones to sign up and then come with their questions because we're ready. We're going to answer all the questions for the parents. We know they are concerned, as they should be, but we will take good care of you, and we want to let them know that we will be taking good care of you. So encourage them to join the parent session. It's going to be a good time. Okay?
Beautiful, beautiful. So like we said, if you guys do have questions that weren't able to be answered today, you can email them to admis@fiu.edu. The bookstore code, one more time, is PantherFam25 for 25% off clothing and apparel. And if you guys do have more sessions signed up for today, please don't forget to go. They're all super important. If you guys aren't able to make any more sessions or you do have more questions and want to talk to us again, we do have virtual info sessions happening throughout the week. You can sign up on the admissions website. We have it for prospective students, so if you have younger siblings or friends that want to apply to FIU in the future, or if you're already admitted and have questions, we'll do a more in-depth information session on those as well.
Yes, in addition to that, we have virtual tours. So if you want to get a feel for campus, see what it's like, we do have a virtual tour and a housing tour. So if you want to get more in depth with housing, kind of get the feel for that to prepare you for fall, definitely check those out. Again, those are on the admission site under like Explore, FIU, or Visit. And they also should have been emailed to you in your confirmation for this session. So you do have those. Explore it, get excited, because, you know, we are coming back. And it's going to be a great time. It's going to be fun. The summer, you know, you're going to have time to chill. Remote learning is still remote learning. We are still here for you. There's still online tutoring sessions available. Everything, all the resources. We are here. We're in this together. Don't worry, you guys are doing amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie, okay? You're doing amazing. We are so proud of you. We are very happy to welcome you to our Panther family. We know you will find home here. So we hope you enjoyed it today. We know there's still questions. Again, we've told you 1,000 times how to reach us. Information still on the screen. So if Brianna, I'm sure she's typing away. She's working so hard to answer your questions. But if we don't get to everyone, please contact us. We want to make sure you're at ease and that you feel okay. We're in this together. It's gonna be okay. And we are happy. This is a celebratory time. So definitely celebrate. Yes, use the code to get your FIU gear. Wear it proudly. You are a Panther. You are a part of the family. So we just want to welcome you one more time. Congrats. Welcome to FIU. That's for me.
And thank you guys so much for watching today. We hope you guys had fun. And like Jahara said, welcome to the family. And if you ever need anything, you always know how to reach us.
Yes. Brianna, any last 2-minute questions? Maybe not. Anything fun, anything exciting?
If you're part of the Golden Scholars program, definitely email them for questions regarding that program. And housing as well, a lot of housing questions. If you responded to that, or if you emailed them and they didn't respond right away, they're working through all of your emails, so they will get back to you eventually. They're not ignoring you, just letting you know.
Yes, they would not ignore you. I'm very, very well versed now on housing, so you can feel free to contact me if it's a general question. about housing, and we'll be sure to get back to you, okay? But we love you. Yay, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're excited. Have fun at the rest of your sessions for today. Honors, get involved. All that should be very exciting. And we will see you guys around on campus one day. We might catch you in like remote Zumba or virtual Zumba or something.
Oh.
So yes, thank you for joining us. We love you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. And now it's David.